In many countries, Remembrance Day is observed on the 11th of November, as the armistice to end the First World War was signed on the 11th of November 1918. Armistice literally means the stoppage of arms, and was a settlement between the Allies and Germany to end fighting at 11 AM that day. Therefore, rather poetically, we pause on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. Here in the United Kingdom, the 1 or 2 minute silence is often preceded by the playing of the last post on the trumpet or bugle. Once this was a military call, played when the duty officer had completed his evening inspection of the sentry posts and had reached the last post. This indicated that the camp was secure for the night, that it was the end of the day and the soldiers may now rest. The music now indicates for the fallen soldiers the end of their time on earth. Following the silence is the rouse or the réveillé. Réveillé is French for wake up and was the first call of the day. It now signifies the soldier's rebirth into heavenly life. The reason we wear poppies is due to a poem written by a Canadian doctor, John McCrae, after his friend was killed in battle in Belgium in 1915. The poem is called In Flanders Fields, and describes how red poppies were growing up between the graves of those who had died. It begins, "In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place." This inspired a lady in the USA called Moina Michael to wear and distribute poppies in honour of the fallen soldiers. Later, a French woman called Madame Guarin saw that artificial poppies could be made by the widows and orphans of the war, to help remember their lost ones and to support their families. These poppies are also seen on wreaths laid at memorials. Wreaths are circular because they signify eternal life, and in ancient times they were a symbol of high honour. In some cities there's also a cenotaph. A cenotaph is Greek for empty tomb, and the tomb there is empty because the remains are elsewhere, in this case in the fields of battle. You may see poppies that aren't the traditional red colour. White poppies promote peace. Black poppies particularly remember those from Africa and the Caribbean. And purple poppies remember animal victims of the war. In France, sometimes they wear a blue cornflower. Many countries observe Remembrance Day on different dates because different dates are important to them. For example, in Russia, they observe the day that the First World War began for them, the 1st of August 1914. And the Netherlands remember the end of the Second World War in May. In the USA, they call it Veterans Day, and it used to be known as Armistice Day. But there is one important similarity. We will remember them.